My roommate left without saying anything, and now I think I know why. So this all started about 3 months ago, and I honestly still don't know if I handled it right. I, 27 female, live in a mid-sized city in the Philippines, in a 2-bedroom apartment. Rent isn't cheap here. So when my previous roommate moved out to live with her boyfriend, I put up a post on Facebook, looking for someone to take over the second room. That's when Anna, not her real name, messaged me. She was 25, recently graduated, and said she just needed a place near her new job. She seemed normal, quiet, polite, maybe a little shy. We met once before she moved in, and everything checked out. At first, things were fine. She paid rent on time, cooked her own meals, and mostly kept to herself. We weren't best friends, but we'd occasionally chat while eating dinner. Nothing weird. Until about a month in, I started noticing that she would leave the apartment really late at night, like 2 or 3 a.m., and come back around sunrise. I asked her once if she worked night shifts, but she just smiled awkwardly and said something like that. Then I noticed she never brought groceries home, like ever. I never saw her cook after the first week. Plates and utensils I lent her just stayed clean in the cupboard. Yet, she was gone during mealtimes, and I couldn't figure out what she was eating. The first time I got really weirded out was when I came home early from work one Wednesday. It was around 5 p.m., and Anna's door was slightly open. I don't usually snoop, but I could hear this whispering. Not like she was on the phone. It was too low, like she was muttering to herself. I knocked lightly and asked if she was okay, but the whispering stopped immediately. After a pause, she answered in the most normal voice. "Oh hey, yeah, I'm fine." I told myself maybe she just talks to herself like I do sometimes. But it kept happening. Random late-night whispering, doors half open, and once I swore I heard another voice with hers. And then, 2 weeks ago, she was just gone. Her stuff was still in the room, but she didn't come back for 2 days. Rent was due, and she didn't reply to my messages. I figured maybe she had an emergency. But on the 3rd day, I noticed something that freaked me out. Her room smelled strongly of metal, like blood or rust. I opened the door, and her bed was stripped of sheets. In the corner, there was a medium-sized duffel bag half unzipped, with what looked like a stack of plain black notebooks inside. I didn't touch them. I was too creeped out. That night, I heard someone in the apartment. I was half asleep when I heard the bathroom door slam shut. I checked, but the lights were off and no one was inside. The smell of metal was stronger. The next morning, Anna's things were gone. Like, completely gone. The notebooks, the duffel bag, even the random shoes she left by the door. She didn't leave a note, didn't reply to my texts, nothing. It's been 2 weeks. I don't know where she went, and I'm still freaked out. A part of me wants to forget it, but another part of me keeps wondering who was whispering with her, and what the hell was in those notebooks.
Curious pineapple. Sounds like she was into something shady. Maybe a cult? The whispering in late nights sounds sus.
Ghost Account 92. That metal smell detail gave me chills. Could be blood, could be chemicals. Either way, OP, you did the right thing not touching her stuff.
Pasig traffic. Wait, did you ever see her eat at all? I'm more disturbed by the no groceries thing.